Alright, today we're doing a walk around of this Renegade Class C Verona is what it's called. You can see it's got two big compartments in the back. It's got a slide out back here for the bedroom. It's got two more big compartments underneath here, and then an outdoor TV setup. That's probably the vent for the fridge. I'm gonna go in and look it up, but it's also got a Monster Cummins in it. It's a bigger Cummins engine than my Seneca even, and then the same big cap. Then on this side there's just an awning. I believe on the other side there's actually a slide out, but it's on a Freightliner chassis as well, just a little bit different look. Now let's go into a little bit more detail on this 34-foot Renegade RV we're looking at. As we look at the floor plan, we'll start at the front, and over the top of the cab there is a massive king bed. If it's anything like my Jayco, it is bigger than a king. It's bigger than a California king. It's longer by about a foot and wider by about a foot and a half or more. So remember that if you can crawl up above the cab, there's a nice big king bed, and we can see that. And then there's an optional moonroof with a sliding automatic drape, sheet, slide, whatever you would call it. So that's nice. But as you come in the door, right at the front, there is immediately to the right the cab. There's no extra space there. Whereas in my Jayco, there's about a foot of space with a coat closet and cabinet and things like that. So this is where they've crunched it down a little bit compared to the 37-foot versus the 34-foot RV. But this model has one large slide out in the family room, and that would be on the driver's side. As if you take a look at that, there's two lounge chairs and then cup holders and things like that. And if it's anything like my Jayco, those chairs are automatic, and they recline way out and they recline back. They're really quite nice. There's also the option for a bed that would slide out sofa, which mine doesn't have. And then next to that is the dinette, which is your two seats and your table, which folds down to a little bed as well. On the opposite side of that is basically your kitchen. So in the door, as you walk in to the left, you can see on the overhead you've got your sink, kitchen countertop, a pantry, and a full-size fridge. And once again, I believe the fridge is completely electric, 100% electric, versus the gas electric 12-volt combo they used to have. These are now 120-volt fully electric fridges. That's what's in my Jayco, which there's advantages and disadvantages to that. One of the advantages is the RV companies want to get away from gas. They want to get away from the liability of you hauling propane around. Yet we're still hauling propane around for our heaters. So we'll look at that. As you go down the hallway on this Jayco, there's a large area for the bathroom, which is actually kind of luxurious. On the passenger side, there's a toilet with an enclosed door and then a nice big shower with a skylight. So you can go in there, have your privacy, take your shower and whatnot, while everybody else in the RV itself can use the sink that's in the hallway, and then there's a nice big closet next to the sink in the hallway. And then as you move into the master bedroom, this is very similar to lots of them, where the large king bed slides out about a foot and a half, and that gives you room to walk around the bed from both sides, which is one thing that we really like and we kind of require in an RV, is to be able to get around that bed. If you have to climb over the bed, to climb over somebody to get in and out of it, or even climb over their feet, if it's kind of enclosed in the back like it was in my toy hauler, not as convenient, especially as we get, let's just say, more gray hair, and we're not quite as mobile as we were when we were super young. And then at the end of the bed, there's dressers and closets and fold-out TVs and things like that. So very similar to my Jayco. And then one thing worth noting, on my Jayco with the extra feet in the bedroom in the very, very back corner is a laundry, a little unit that is both a washer and a dryer, all built in one, which is nice. It's kind of amazing that it's actually in there. It'd be super good for somebody who runs full time, but for us, we've only used it a few times. So I hope that gives you a really good idea of what the Renegade looks like. There's a little bit of differences between mine. So like, yeah, my Jayco Seneca 37 has a slide out, so everything on the passenger side here in the kitchen on mine slides out, with the exception of the fridge. It's in the hallway next to the dinette, and it doesn't slide in and out. So get a look at that. We looked at the outside. They have entertainment systems on the outside. Big fiberglass body, good looking paint on the outside of this Renegade. So once again, this is the initial videos for my friends. I just took a picture of the outside of it, and then we're diving a little bit deeper here with the floor plan. But a great RV, upgraded engine on this one compared to mine. It's got more torque and the same Allison transmission, so it just have a little bit more get up and go on the back end. I believe it might have a little bit more towing capacity because it's a few feet shorter, so it weighs a little bit less. So I believe my towing capacity is 12,000, but I believe this Renegade is 15,000. So that comes into play if you're hauling a great big trailer. Let's say you're using this thing to haul a trailer with 2 race cars in it in the back, a fully enclosed trailer or something. This would definitely have the oomph to give it a try. So I hope this helps. I hope you find this kind of entertaining. Leave your questions. I'm actually kind of excited about getting questions. People asking me a lot about my Super C and differences and what I think. So put questions down in the comments and we'll keep the videos coming. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your mom. If you get a Super C, send me some pictures and videos of it. Love to see what you like about it, what you don't, and kind of spotlight it as well.